Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Statue Reviews. So most of you will certainly know me as a Batman statue collector, maybe with some Masters of the Universe in between, which is a great love of mine as well. But you certainly do not know me as a Star Wars collector. And to be honest, I really am not. So I always loved Star Wars. I watched the original episodes 4 to 6 as a kid and a teenager for whatever, 100 times or so. So I was really very much into Star Wars. Never collected any Star Wars stuff though. And that was till just recently when I decided that I just need some of the iconic Star Wars villains in my collection. So I started with the Darth Vader from the Mythos line, which is amazing, and I will review here on the channel very soon. And then I also bought this Darth Maul Mythos figure, which is amazing as well. Got him for a very good deal because it's missing the hand with the stick and also the alternative head, which I don't miss, to be honest. I would have displayed him like this anyway. So I've got him for a really good deal, because these figures are, as you probably all know, very, or have risen very high in their value since they were released. For good reason, I believe, because this Mythos line is really probably the best representation of these figures that I've ever seen. Very unique design, very cool. Own interpretation here by Sideshow of these figures. Super cool. So I decided to get the villains. So of course Darth Vader was my first, the most well-known villain here in the Star Wars universe, and then Darth Maul, and I am thinking of getting Darth Sidious, and that would be it then, probably, to have these 3 Sith Lords here in my collection. That would be a very cool goal, I believe. So this Darth Maul figure is awesome. It's a 1/5 scale figure, so not my usual scale. My Masters of the Universe Sideshow collection is also 1/5. Otherwise I have a lot of 1/3 and 1/2 and also 1/4 statues. But this 1/5 scale is pretty convenient, to be honest, so I don't mind it at all. It's pretty easy to display. Doesn't take too much space. Still you have amazing details. So it's a really good scale, in my opinion, to collect, especially if you do not have so much space to display your statues. So having said all this, let's jump into the review, and I hope I will be able to show you all the details here of this fantastic figure. So let's start off with the base as always. So these Mythos statues all have the circular base. I think some are higher, some are a bit smaller or lower. So this one is, I think, on the more lower side. Looking very good in my view with the gold color. Some nice ornaments here and there, but nothing too special. And this guy here just stands here on a kind of a rocky sand-like surface. So somewhere in the desert of Tatooine or something like that. Maybe from the scene in episode 1. One of the end scenes, I believe, where he is fighting against... I think it's somewhere in the middle of the film where he's fighting against Obi-Wan. Yeah, so pretty cool base, very simple, but very fitting for the figure. And then let's move up here. Very cool design on the boots. So all is sculpted on this guy, no mixed media. Pretty nice details here on the boots, I would say. Love these kind of ornamented areas here on the top side of the boot. Also these little ornaments here look very cool. Pretty nice colors to them, so they are mostly black, some grays, yeah, dark gray, some shades in there. And then the pants look very good as well. Lots of folds in there. So these are kind of baggy pants, and you can see that they are flying here around in the wind a little bit. Same as with the skirt here. Looking really nice how this flows here in some kind of wind effect. Really cool. And then what I love about this figure is that you see a very large part of his body. So you can see the amazing nice red coloring here and the black kind of tattoos or whatever that should be here on his chest and abdominal area. Very worked out, very defined musculature here on this guy. You can see his ribs here and then the six-pack and big muscles here on the lateral side, and then he's got his tunic here on the left side. Looking pretty awesome. Also like the arm is designed. That looks just fantastic in my view. Really, really good. Also love the, focus in there, the more glossy design here of the gloves. And this one is holding, of course, the lightsaber stuff, or how this thing is called here, the bow stuff. With the double-sided lightsaber. Pretty cool. So you can either place these, so these lightsaber parts in, or you can also pose them without this if you want, just with the, just like that, which was also cool. So lightsaber isn't on. If you placed it in, that takes up a lot of space, of course, because this bow stuff is very large, as you can see. Just pose that in here for a second for you again. Let me find the right key here. Here we go. So this makes him pretty wide, as you can see. Looking fantastic, however. And you would like to pose him like that, of course, facing to the front, making this kind of force move here with this right hand. So that looks so imposing, really menacing here, holding the lightsaber bow stuff here in his left hand, and then making this force pose, just throwing somebody around with the force, or choking someone, or whatever he's doing there. Looks just amazing. So the glove on this hand looks also really, really good. As I said, I love the colors here on the body. Focusing right there. And the face sculpt is also very, very good. So first of all, the coloring is really nice. Focus in there. Yeah, everything looks great. He's black in the back, of course. Then his horns have this kind of really, whatever it is, horn-like, stone-like coloring. Pretty nice. These look good. And then the facial expression here with the teeth and these glowing eyes. And all of the crazy tattoos and red skin. It's just awesome. Very, very frightening look here to this guy. So yeah, just a very cool addition to any Star Wars collection, I would say. So there's a new version coming out of this figure here in the Mythos line. I have no idea why they released, or why they chose to release a second version. I think this one is fantastic. I like it much more than the new one. The new one is more in an action pose even. So this is museum pose. Of course he's kind of in a fight here with this force move, but this is more museum style. The other one is somewhere more of an action pose. I normally always like museum poses more, and this guy is just perfection in my view, so no need for another one. They should have rather released more of the other characters in the Mythos line, but we can still be happy that they are continuing this line, definitely. So there was a break of whatever, 2 years or so since the last one was announced, and then now it's continuing. So I think Sideshow will be very successful also with the new figures here of the line. So anyway, this was my short review here on this fantastic piece. I really love him. So if you if you want him, you can certainly find a deal, hopefully, in the secondary market. And if so, I wish you luck, because so you will always maybe be able to find one, but I hope you will be able to find one for the right price. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you have seen, then please give me a like and comment down below what you think about this figure. And of course, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any new videos being uploaded here on the channel very soon. Thanks again, and see you soon. Bye bye.